We're asked to find the derivative, and you could think of this as two distinct functions of x. We could call the first one f of x, so let's call that h of x. We could call the second one g of x. So for the product rule, we need to know the derivative of both of them. So the derivative of h of x is nice and easy. It's just using the power rule. And the derivative of g of x just takes a little bit of extra work, but we get to use the power rule in the first term, because with differentiation we can go term by term. 76x to the third. And then here, if you want to use the quotient rule, you can. Let's make up some different letters. Let's let the j of x be 12, and then the k of x be x plus 1. Then you've got the quotient rule happening because it's j of x over k of x. So if you want the derivative, it's going to be a derivative of the top function, and the rate of change of a constant is 0, right? Times the bottom function kept the same, minus the top function kept the same, times the derivative of the bottom function. The derivative of that bottom function is just 1. That's all over the bottom function squared. Okay, so if we simplify that a little bit, this is 0 distributed to a bunch of other stuff. So it's got negative 12 over x plus 1 squared. Sorry, that's a plus. Okay, so we can plug everything into the derivative of f of x. The derivative of f of x is the first function, the derivative of the first function times the second function, the same. Plus the first function kept the same, times the derivative of the second function. So the derivative of this stuff, we just simplified to be 76x to the third. And then it's plus a negative 12, so I'm going to just say minus 12 over x plus 1 squared. So you can distribute that 9 to everything. Just doing algebra now. The calculus is done. So that's 171x to the fourth. And then multiplying 9 to this stuff, you just have to do 9 times 12 in the numerator. It's 108. And then, oops, that's a plus. And we got 9x times all this stuff inside the parentheses. So 9 times 76, that's 9x times 76x to the third. So that's 684 x to the fourth. And then 9x times 12 over x squared. So 9 times 12 makes 108. So 108x over x plus 1 squared. So if you want to clean that up a little bit, these two have the same power, so they can add. So 855x to the fourth. And then here, these two eventually can combine with each other. You just got to get common denominators. That means you got to multiply the top and the bottom by x plus 1. And so if you do that, you've got 108 distributing to everything up here. That's 108x plus 108. And then the bottom, we multiply everything by x plus 1 so that we could have common denominators. And so now we have common denominators, we can subtract them. So you got 108x being subtracted by 108x. Those are going to be gone. Okay, I think that's as simplified as we can go.